Yeah, pretty excited to be bringing you so many races, really. This is actually kind of awesome. I didn't expect to have every single run rebroadcast, but looks like that's what we're doing.
Looks like we're off.
Yeah, racers getting started. Uh, pretty big difference in the personal best runs of these two runners. When
Right.
the seedings were made, Conditioner had a mid 42, and Alanim did not have a time posted, so he was in the random assortment of people who did not have a time posted.
Still does not have a time on our dank leaderboards yet. Either way, let's take a look at main brace. All right, we have Alanim choosing to opt out of wrong warp, but we have Conditioner. He's going to go for it. All right, wonderful.
Not too
Bingo.
surprising on both sides.
Not bad.
Ooh, Alanim kind of gets the goal swap.
Yeah. Little bit of background on our two runners. As far as I've known, Alanim is more of a SMRPG runner, whereas Conditioner, he speedruns a variety of the rare games. So that's pretty interesting. And Conditioner does not get Lockjaw, but he
Yeah,
gets
too
the team
bad.
throw, so that's always good.
You think Alanim will go for it?
Oh, so close. Good try though.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot closer than I've ever gotten.
It's pretty good. Hmm.
Yeah, both runners revving up World 1. Not a ton of exciting stuff happening just yet.
Yet. Alanim getting the 3 up by Topsail. Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, he was a little scared of game overing, so that looks like his backup strat. Sorry, I'm having some technical difficulties here. Loading Conditioner stream should be resolved in a
Don't
second.
worry, I was too.
Okay, I was hoping it
Plus,
wasn't just me.
he's a 103% guide. Yeah, I think Conditioner has the third or fourth best 103% time in the world.
I didn't realize that.
Yep. Alanim making it out of World 1, while Conditioner is unfortunately getting stuck with a few fakes.
Yeah, that's
Just hang in there,
how
bud.
that's how the crow goes sometimes. Yeah,
Birds are
losing
jerks.
30 seconds on his personal bests.
Goodness. Oh no, and he breaks the real egg. Oh god,
Oh
Crow,
no.
why? And yo, nice. Alanim's already out of 2-1. Not bad. He gets the wrong warp. And let's see how well he does on this big boy. Oh, dang. Missed the second jump.
Yeah.
You'll have to do this the dumb way. He
E-
makes it in though.
yeah, easy thing to mess up.
And Conditioner with 2-1 gets invis. Not bad. A really crow.
A really crow indeed.
All right. Conditioner with the big boy. Not bad.
I think if you refresh Conditioner stream, you'll be a little far ahead. I see him in Red Hot Ride currently.
Oh, that's where you're seeing him?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and refresh his stream then. That's fine.
Have a little more up to date commentary for you that way.
Gotcha, yeah.
Mine's at 438, 39, 40.
Let me see what my timer's at on him. Okay, 447, 48. Excellent. Okay. Sorry for being delayed with commentary. Conditioner's in this cleaver fight now. Let's see how well this turns out for him. Whereas Alanim's not too far behind. He's just going to make it out of 2-5 right now.
Conditioner getting the skip where he jumps on the boss to get to that second hook a little faster, allows him to quickly throw the cannonball, and going for Lava Fly.
Let's see how
Always
well.
interesting to see in these early rounds people going for very risky strats.
Not bad. Good job, yo. Oh, and attempting cleaver early to get that nice throw on him.
Alanim also gets that jump. I honestly don't know how much of the tech that Alanim knows. I'm going to be very interested to see his skills put on display. Ooh, going for Lava Fly also.
Do the thing. Yeah, awesome.
Very nice.
Good job. All right, not bad. And Conditioner making it out of World 2 in under 6 minutes. Not bad.
Certainly better than my runs today. Most of them, anyway. Alright, doing the little moonwalk with Ramby is Conditioner. Getting this charge section going. Pretty fun part of the level to do, I think.
He brought it down to 1 hour and 20. Okay, thanks for the update, man. Much appreciated.
Oh yeah, I only saw the 2-hour PB, so he's down to 1 hour 20, so I assume he knows how to play the game. Let's see if he can give Conditioner a run for his money. Conditioner about to go for Swamp Fly, which I thought was a well-known name for this trick, but apparently not.
Same. Oh, just missed the G, but either way, he makes it though. So that's 10 seconds saved over a natural route.
Does not go for the swag boost at the very end.
Dang. That's okay, it only saves like frames. And now we have Glimmer as one of the tougher levels in this game to go fast in.
For sure. What's an optimal time in this level? Something like 81 seconds?
Yeah, that sounds right. I don't mess around with ILs of the game, so I wouldn't know, but that number seems very familiar. And Alanim making the Swamp Fly, not bad.
Yeah, very nice.
Ooh, the switching to Diddy right there. I remember that strat. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think that might be a first in the tournament, at least from the races that I've been able to catch.
I can say the same.
A lot of really tight movement. Obviously, the goal is to touch as few walls and get caught in as few corners as possible. Conditioner getting a little stuck there, but manages to break free.
True. Ooh, cutting it close on the puffer fish, but getting out of Glimmers, not bad. Okay. And now we have Crackhead, one of the most difficult levels in this game to do fast. Because it's very easy to die in this level.
Like that.
Oh, no, under the barrel. Oh, dang. That's a tough roll to make, though. Will not lie. And it doesn't even save that much. Probably like 0.2, 0.25.
Would you call it 0.3 for the meme? Would you say?
All right.
But no, I think Crackhead, the first truly hard level in the speedrun.
Oh, yeah. This is the level that is full of... There is a trick that saves 0.3 if you get it, but if you miss it, you die. It's a few of those.
Conditioner getting the RP roll, very nice. How hard would you say this section of Crackheads and Flitters alternating is? I found it to be a lot harder than most people say it is.
I don't think it's too bad if you know what you're doing. Oh, okay, opting out of that first roll, but going for roll 2 and 3 at the end, not bad. Good job.
Yeah, reasonable race strats for sure.
Mm-hmm. And now Rattle Battle. The Japanese name of Rattle Battle is, I think it's something like Transform to Rattly. Either way, pretty fitting. This is a dumb level though, because of Rattly's hitboxes. They're rather questionable.
Yeah, I'm convinced that it's not actually a box, it's some other shape that we don't understand.
Yeah, really. I mean, like the very tip of Rattly's tail, I guess, could hit part of the enemy, and he'll be like, "Ow, I got boo boo." Is a Kong. Well,
Mm.
almost like what happened on Conditioner's screen, but
Yeah, taking damage, but not a big deal.
yep.
Manages to pick
Mean-
up a Kong barrel.
oh no, Alanim with a death and crackhead.
Yeah, I was just
I
about to
want to push
say,
him.
Alanim taking this stage pretty safe, opting out of a lot of these rolls that will kill you, but has not paid off for him so far. At least he's halfway this time.
Mm.
Going for kind of a risky jump there over the B. Right, Conditioner onto what I think is one of the more impressive looking stages in the game, Slime Climb.
Oh, for sure. It
This
doesn't
stage
matter
looks
what
nothing like
category.
how you would play it casually.
It doesn't matter what category of DKC2 you play, whether it be any percent, beat Mario, or 102%. It's impressive either way. And wrong warp attempt. Yo,
All right,
excellent.
if you missed that, that could have been a great equalizer.
Very true.
Especially
Meanwhile,
considering how few of our runners really know the backup to missing at that stage, because you really just have to do the rest of the level.
warpless, yeah.
Most runners
Meanwhile,
would
we
just choose
have
to reset under normal circumstances.
true. We have Alanim just starting out Rattle Battle. Hope it goes well for him. That's not an easy stage,
No, for the reasons we said earlier.
right?
Conditioner struggling a bit with these quick shots. We've been talking all day about the 3-frame window you have to get that. This game is 60 frames per second, so 3 frames, not that much.
I was convinced for the longest time it was 2 frames, but that's okay.
Were you convinced by the research of the donkey scientists?
Yeah. All right, and now for a free trick.
I was gonna say, ooh.
Oh, that setup. And he gets it. All right. GG. And so...
And no one cares about the boss the Conditioner is fighting, so we're going to focus on what Alanim is doing.
Taking it a little safe with the green kaboings.
Yeah, this
really
can be very scary when you're first starting to run the game for sure.
Oh, it can be for sure. Oh no, the barrel guy got him.
Yeah. There's a strat where you can jump from basically where the G is and slide off. It's very slightly slower, but I found it to be a lot safer.
Okay.
If you're familiar with the way that you slide off this barrel, it's very similar.
But going back for the DK barrel, that's okay.
A lot of stuff happening off screen there.
Yeah, really.
Ooh, Conditioner actually going for the quick kill strats on Cudgel. Do you want to talk about those strats a bit?
The quick kill strats on Cudgel save roughly 10 to 15 frames every time you perfectly execute it. And so you times that by 6 because that's how many phases there are. You're roughly saving around 2 seconds over not doing them. And you have to stand in a certain spot with Dixie and hold the DK barrel, and you can count either the number of times Dixie breathes or hair oscillations or whatever. And there's a certain number you have to count to, and then that's what tells you when to move. And then you can just get Cudgel from the behind right in the butt, and then he'll take damage from that. Also, we have Alanim coming up to the Slime Climb wrong warp. Let's see how well this turns out for him.
Looking okay so far.
Yep, things are looking pretty okay. All right, good job.
Yeah, very nice. If you missed that, then this race could get very,
That's
let's
at
say,
least
unbalanced
30
very
seconds
quickly.
gone. Either way, we have Conditioner coming up to Scrolly Scroll Glitch and Hornet Hole. Potential to soft lock the game if you're not really sure of what's happening. And he gets the damage, the super jump to let you get up there a little bit faster. So that's awesome.
Very well done. Yeah, you can soft lock the game, but that's the price you pay for having the best trick name in the entire game, the Scrolly Scroll. Alanim struggling a little bit with these barrels. Might have gotten a little flustered about the route there.
Ooh. Come on, hang in there. You're so close to halfway. Okay, there you go. And then you can go get Dixie there, and you have Diddy in the lead.
Nothing really worse in this game than dying right before the halfway barrel.
Oh, that's really punishing, yeah. Okay. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, doing that just loses an incredible amount of time, way more than you would expect.
Oh,
Vine clip.
Not enough height though. Good try though. Oh, but he's gonna do the Maze of Shame skip.
Yeah, Alanim with a lot of actual near misses.
Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, probably better at this game than his PB might suggest.
Oh yeah, I forgot there was a DK barrel back there.
Yeah, most people don't go for that DK barrel just because you get one anyway at the start of the
Cudgel. Yeah.
And both players on very exciting stages currently. I was wondering if he was going to go for the no jump setup on that barrel throw. If you throw from this yellow plant in the background, that's a visual cue from where you can stand with Dixie and not have to jump if you're not going to do the Coke Kills trap. Doesn't look like Alanim is terribly familiar with that, or might just be taking it even more safe.
Right. Where we have Conditioner coming up to Bramble Scramble, Quick Kill, Brim Brumbler, whatever you call it. I cannot get this trick to save
scary.
Ooh. Okay, did this.
Yeah, he has to make this jump.
Can you jump over?
Wow, very nice.
Guy? Wow.
Making that jump without invincibility is very hard.
Conditioner. That was excellent. Yo, that was incredible.
Yeah, this was almost not fine, but it's fine now.
It was most definitely fine.
On to Rickety Race now. One of, I want to say, 3 levels that is really just about memorization in this game.
I'd say more or less reaction time, but memorizing I can also see being important.
You can kind of learn it either way. You can learn to react to these exclamation point signs in the background that tell you when to jump.
Yeah.
You can just memorize where the jumps are. I definitely played it reactionary for a long time, but now that I have my new TV,
excellent.
I'm trying to just learn the stage outright. A lot of people in chat learning that backup is possible on Brambler, which I think is kind of cool. Speaking of backups, on to Mudhole Marsh. Lots of things can go wrong in this stage. You can time your jumps wrong, you can get hit by a beetle, you can be Dixie and not really know what to do.
Oh, wow. Not getting hit by the crow. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
But playing through Mudhole as solo Dixie isn't very fun.
Looks like
because then you
Alanim did not get
this
the scrolly
chest.
scroll.
Oh, and Alanim not getting scroll.
Well, does not die twice like I did in my race, so shoutouts to him.
Yeah, I suppose. Oh man.
Konditioner with some interesting strats.
But he survived. That's what
Yeah.
counts.
Seems to be the theme of Konditioner's run so far. Yeah, he survived. It's fine.
All right, so the Mudhole Marsh Wrong Warp is coming up, and there's two methods to do it. We have the Diddy method and the Dixie method. And the
I'm
Diddy
predicting the
method
Diddy method.
is what Conditioner is doing right now. There is a way to do this with Dixie. It's much, much safer because it ensures the right IDs. He got it, by the way. But it's 3 seconds slower than what Conditioner just did.
Is it only 3 seconds slower? I thought it was 5.
It could be. That's just a guesstimate. Anyways, the Ramby Rumble Big Boy, that saves about 10 seconds over natural route.
Ooh.
Oh,
Let's see if he gets the backup.
Yeah, I hope so.
Backup's not that easy.
There's a backup Big Boy you can do off that guy right there.
Oh, he's doing the big boy. I haven't seen that backup yet in this tournament for
That's
sure.
quite an old.
Most people just go for the
That's
roll.
quite an old backup. All right, skipping that B. Good strat to skip that B, and then I think he's gonna deboost off this guy. Yo, get the super jump up there. Not bad.
A great strategy to use if you have both Kongs at that point. Often you don't, just because of boosting through the B after the barrel.
True.
And this rampy charge section looks simple, but the inputs are actually kind of finicky.
They can be, yeah. And where exactly to charge, like Ramby's position on the stage, that's also kind of important.
Yeah, there's a point right before the music changes where you can jump above a kill plane and then fall back through it and die.
He gets the double jump with Ramby, but doesn't quite do it in the right spot. Either way, it's okay. He finished Ramby Rumble, and now on to Bling Bling, Don't Sleep on the King.
Or something.
Right.
You think 2 Cycle's gonna show up at any point during this tournament?
Let's hope so. Anyways,
I do it.
Alanim over on the other side, he's going to be taking on Bramble Scramble. Oh, okay, doing the safe setup to get the IDs for the wrong warp.
Yeah, very understandable. Just wants to make sure that he gets it.
Oh, Conditioner does not get 2 Cycle, and
Alanim does not get this wrong warp.
Such a shame. How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, one of those is considerably more punishing than the other.
True.
But on the bright side, Alanim still has a chance to get 2 Cycle.
And that's true. That's true. Oh boy. The beetle.
Ooh. Yeah, it doesn't look like he necessarily knows what to do. Alright, just gonna
give it another shot.
Go for the death as fast as possible.
Maybe it's a good
meanwhile,
thing
Conditioner onto Feast's favorite stage, Ghostly Grove.
Ghostly Grove's a fun stage. Shoutouts to Hidai Guy for making the new task, finding the wrong warp in this stage. Which is always awesome. Alright. Oh, Alanim not getting
throwing too early. I don't know what kind of TV Alanim plays on, but if you're not on a CRT, sometimes the visual cue is just like not good enough, and you have to figure out your own visual cue for where to throw it, and that can be hard for new runners to figure out.
Oh no! Ooh. Another death in Brimboomber because of the beetle.
Conditioner, meanwhile, in a I don't even remember the real name of the stage anymore.
In Japan, it's called Ghost Coaster.
We affectionately call it Tupac's Library. The main tech here, you'll see Conditioner jump up the track and jump down large hills. Saves a small but not negligible amount of time.
I guess we're going to be seeing some Warpless.
Ooh, second Warpless.
Or not. How unfortunate.
Chat is informing me that is simply called 2-Box Library and has no other name.
Can still 2-cycle.
That will save this run. Alright, Conditioner passed the only major difference in the US version. That extra
Oh. Darn, we're gonna okay. I guess we're not gonna see Warpless again.
Oh jeez.
Let's try this another time. Ooh, Conditioner couldn't get close on the time on the library. E. All right.
Ooh, way too early. Going for Warpless again. This is the Conditioner in the first level with the wind mechanic. Everybody loves the wind mechanic, right? Right?
I suppose. Oh, getting the halfway. That's a good race strat. Does not get rolly roll. It's okay. It only saves like a second. And we have the team up into the barrel.
Ooh.
As I was saying, maybe it's a good thing that Alanim picked up the 3-up in top sale.
Yeah. This is what he was worried about. It's honestly some good self-awareness.
Oh. Oh, this looks good.
Ooh.
What we got? Oh, the bird! No, not the bird!
No! There's no backup to this, right? You just have to take the death.
Oh, Conditioner not getting the headbutt with Dixie there. It's okay. He plays it safe. He makes it through. Making it through PCP. Ooh, doing the good strats there. I think they call that damageless.
A lot of optimal stuff in this run. Gets the headbutt.
Yo, excellent. Okay.
Yeah, goes for the right side of the final fall. Always a little bit scary.
And he's out of parrot anger management. More Warpless action on our right, though. I forgot, what's the Japanese name for Bramble Scramble? I think it's something like Squawk's Ride.
I honestly don't know. I've never played the Japanese version.
Gotcha, okay.
Conditioner on what many people have in this tournament called the hardest stage in the game, Webwoods. Do you have strong feelings on what's the hardest stage in the game?
I know Bramble Scramble is pretty high up there. Webwoods is high up there, and so is Crackhead.
I think in a casual playthrough, Bramble Scramble is the first truly hard stage in the game.
I agree.
Do you think it's still that far up there from a speedrunning perspective?
Oh, of course.
Conditioner not quite getting that web far to the right enough, so it takes it a bit safe. Gets a little punished though. It takes damage anyway.
Ooh. Okay.
Cannot go for damage boost in this section.
Unfortunately, no. Waiting on Red B.
Ooh.
Oh, no. No, not that B. Not that B.
Yeah, really the last place that you're likely to die in Webwoods. That's a really hard death to take.
That is definitely. Hey, you can go for up and 2 though. Oh, he was close.
He does not know how much he is disappointing you. Well, Alanim finally getting out of this stage, it looks like.
Yo, the rap.
I think you wanted that extra life, honestly.
I mean, I don't blame him. That's not a bad idea.
But good to see him finally moving on for sure.
Of course, agreed. Now we have, I think it's not the last RNG element in the game, the last major RNG element in the game, Creepy Crow.
I would agree with that.
Oh, the Japanese name for Creepy Crow is a Resurrection Ghost Boss Zaki. I don't know why they changed the name of Crow in the J version, but it's really good. Now this part is where RNG is crucial. He wants a right barrel spawn. Middle's okay, and he gets a middle spawn. Middle's not too time consuming. It's left spawn that's really bad.
Yeah, if it spawns on the left, you have to spend a lot of time just going over and bringing the barrel back. It's no fun.
You do. This is another one where the spawn's important. I think middle... Yo, he gets middle spawn there. That's pretty good. Although I do think right spawn may also be really good.
I think right spawn's still a little faster because you can roll through that last crow.
That's true.
And now World 6.
With what might be one of the harder stages in the game that we completely forgot about. Well, when we were talking about hardest stages in the game. But this is Arctic Abyss. This is a tough level to do optimally. All because DKC2 On Guard is just a pain in trying to control. Nomix, he ended up doing the warpless route of Bramble. But yeah, this fish just likes to take damage because his hitbox is super questionable, just like Rattly's.
Yeah, just like that you just saw. It's a combination in this stage. The combination in this stage of the hitbox of On Guard being bad and the hitbox of the enemies being weird.
Agreed. And with the guitar skip, or the whatever skip, whatever that is.
I think we just generically call it fanfare skip.
Okay, that seems good.
The second wind stage, actually named Windy Well. Ooh, that was scary from Alanim.
Oh, he gets
jumped off the crows right into the swamp.
I want to see what Alanim does when it comes to the wrong warp.
Yeah, same.
Will we get to see the Dixie method?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think that would be a good idea. Oh. Well.
Now he can play warpless, or he can go back and try for the wrong.
I would expect him to play warpless. Looks like that's what he's doing.
Right.
Konditioner getting the B skip allows him to skip a small portion of the stage.
Saves like 4 to 5 seconds.
Does not go for the Paco coin.
Hmm. I feel like that wasn't a very good welcome to bonus game. I'll have to try that again.
Well, hopefully you won't have to.
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh, Konditioner not going for Ghetto Bees. Ooh, so close to losing Dixie.
I know.
Ah, but he makes it through.
It's crazy how much time losing a Kong here.
It's real. It can be about 10 seconds. But we have Alanim now making it into Ramby Rumble. While we have Konditioner going into Castle Crush.
Yeah, one of the more interesting strategies in the game. Though not very exciting until the very last moment.
Oh no! Oh, I think he's. I wonder if he's going to do the backup for Ramby Rumble.
We'll see.
I don't think that works, man. Not like that.
Oh no.
Hey, there's a DK barrel. Oh.
Oh no.
Not like this.
Did he intentionally take that death?
I think he may have. Oh gosh, not like that.
Meanwhile, Konditioner bringing his friend Otterlinks all the way to the top of the stage. Oh no!
No, not like this. No, you have to get hit by the porcupine and get your head crushed at the same time. That's a bad time, man.
Oh, very nice big boy from Alanim though.
Oh, he did
Making
get
up
it
for everything.
Nice.
Yeah, a little bit of an ego boost probably, if I had to guess. Oh, and re-enters Castle Crush without getting his boyfriend.
No, go grab your
Classic
boyfriend,
mistake.
man. Okay, good.
I can still die to RNG roll. Just not careful. Okay.
Okay.
A little bit of commentator's curse there.
Now that Konditioner has both chimps, he can go ahead and go for a 3-minute time save. Ooh. Okay. Oh no, he jumped a little bit early with Ramby, and that results in a death.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier. These jumps are a little finicky.
They can be, yeah. It's okay. He still has a good number of lives.
Ooh, Konditioner taking that jump really close. Almost broke his Otterlinks wide open. All right, Alan, I'm getting these jumps this time. That's good. Konditioner hopefully gets this first try.
Let's take a look and see what happens.
He's got the invisible companion
that
barrel.
looks good.
Kills both Spinies for swag.
Not bad. Good job. You know, now that I think about it, there's only 2 stages in the game where you see the pink Crusher guys.
I actually only learned this week what the difference between them is.
Oh, please do tell.
You can team throw to kill the blue Crushes, but you can't do that for the pink ones.
What?
Yeah.
No way. I'm going to test that out when I'm done watching this.
Because I tried to do it for Swag and Castle Crush, and I died.
Oh, no.
It was terrible.
I don't think Alanim got 2 cycle, but hey, at least he tried. Konditioner throwing his girlfriend.
Abandoning gentleman strats. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh no, the bee! Not the bee, but it's okay. Because he makes it because Dixie can walk on water because she's awesome like that. And now on to Chain Link Chamber. And Alanim finally in World 5. Oh, it's because Dixie is pretty awesome. I won't lie about that. Anyways, Konditioner coming up with the CLC. Wrong warp. He gets the invis. Not bad. He gets to throw early, and he makes it out of CLC first.
Does not go to bonus game.
Now let's see what kind of double jumps he uses with Ramby. Excuse me, Rattly. Things are looking pretty good. He's taking this pretty fast. No Omega jump, though, but that's okay. That damage boost right there is a fairly decent strat.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Come on. If he knows the Omega, he can save it. Actually, no, that'd be bad. He couldn't save it because he would just die on the beat. So, such a shame. One death in toxic condition.
Because he would have to take the damage boost, right?
I suppose. That's okay. Toxic Tower, take 2. Go. All right, with the D.
Yeah, definitely looking cleaner so far.
Oh, missed the short hop there. Actually, doing a short hop to get up to that barrel is rather tight. If you do a true double jump, it's not that bad. Okay, Conditioner making it out of Bradley's section, and now we have Flappy Parrot Squawks' section.
Not that much safer, or less scary than the snake section at all, really. Lots of things that can go wrong here.
Taking the safe route, not a bad idea. Doesn't lose too much time, but these bees right here can be rather scary. I know I've certainly lost runs to them.
Not going for the damage boost here, probably pretty smart. Allows him to safely do this last section pretty fast.
All right, let's go for up in 3.
Oh.
Well, that's one way of doing it. And he still gets up in 3.
But he didn't think he was going to get up in 3. Still shot that last web.
I suppose.
Meanwhile, Alanim has successfully run away from Tupac, going into the Wind Forest.
Correct.
As I just briefly saw it was called in Japanese. Trying to keep up with you.
Windy Forest, that's right. And Conditioner with the... Oh! It's okay, he can still make it through this level. Yeah, it's just tough with solo Dixie.
That ride across the vine, especially with Dixie, is probably the scariest part. Killing the 2 Cat O' 9 Tails with Dixie, though, very impressive.
It's doable if you do the moonwalk. Do we get a race skip?
We do.
Yes, we do. Enjoy your music, folks.
Shoutouts to David Weiss.
Not only David Wise, shoutouts to Robin Beanland, shoutouts to Evelyn Fisher. Those two also did music.
No B-ring skip, please.
Nah.
There better be some blue ditties.
We can only hope. Maybe we'll see that sick... When I was watching KBZ's race, when he did that swag roll with Diddy when he was red, I like to thought he was doing a jump roll in the game. Because it looked like Diddy was doing a jump roll while he was red in the K. Rool fight, and it was like, this is awesome. Don't beat up Donkey Kong, man! That hurts. You don't hurt monkeys like that.
K. Rool is just an evil croc.
But I do like how Conditioner managed to throw the cannonball at his face.
Ooh, Alanim in a scary position now.
Ooh,
doesn't get it.
Mm-mm.
And K. Rool is down. Good J. What just happened?
Down to the count. Oh, what is this?
Literally cheating.
Dude. He's been a bad monkey.
Not sure what that Kappa Pride was about. Alanim taking PCP, pretty safe. Gets the midway. Both midways, in fact.
True.
Looks like Alanim just generally not familiar with PCB strats, if I had to guess.
I can say the same.
Looks like Konditioner.
Coconut gun. Ooh, okay, he still makes the throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
That was cutting it a little
And
bit
he
close.
goes down again. GG to Konditioner. What is happening? How
Yo,
does this keep happening?
I think we need a replay on this. That's okay. Blue Diddy saves the day. Yo, jump roll. The Blue Diddy saves the day.
Blue Dixie too? Wow. For the fans. Yeah, Alanim getting hit in my least favorite way in Webwoods, for sure.
Oh, good safe strat on Conditioner's end. That team throw over the Reds is really safe. It loses frames, though, but not bad.
Are you surprised that Alanim didn't get the green balloon in the first part of Webwoods?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that green balloon.
I actually get that green balloon when I'm practicing the stage, just so I don't game over in practice.
I got you. There's another green balloon at the very end of Webwoods past the end point.
Yes, but you see, if you're dying in Webwoods before you get there, it's not that helpful.
That's true. Either
So
way, we're
gonna
going to
have
have...
the final throw is Blue Diddy.
Told you, Blue's a nice throw, by the way. But Blue Diddy saves the day. And good job. Yo, floating Dixie, too. What is this?
Wow.
Yeah, kick his... DK.
DK, the real hero of the game after we did all that work. Just would have broken out anyway. Wow, Alanim going for these damage boosts. And a finish time I see of 46-47 for Konditioner.
That's right. That's what his splits say.
$46.49 on SRL, but we all know it takes a couple seconds to type .done.
That's true.
Got some pretty safe evil pitch strats here for Alanim. Totally reasonable.
Oh, that was the wrong B, man.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, at least he tried, though. I'll give him that.
There's a little mental preparation going into that, it seemed.
True. Oh, okay. We're on the same page then, Silvite. That's good. Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Time to see if Alanim can bounce back from these deaths. We're getting a little auto-expanding web action there. Squidder's webs in this game, the kind that you jump on, don't always work the way you want them to. If there are too many objects on the screen, they can just expand on their own.
Hello and welcome, Conditioner.
Oh, hello, Konditioner. Didn't even notice you were here. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I literally just joined. It's alright.
Literally, do not metaphorically just join.
Literally just joined.
Is it just me or is he a little bit on the quiet side?
Am I quiet? Okay.
Not very, but a little bit.
Happens sometimes. Because I tend to leave my mic quieter because when I rage it gets really loud and nobody likes to hear that. So,
Well,
so it's understandable.
Like I was doing in World 6. What a great World 6 that was, I must say.
Yeah, why don't you tell us about some highlights, lowlights, whatever you want to talk about.
How many fakes was that on Crow? Like 10? Probably?
Too many.
10 or 11? That's the most fakes I've ever had, ever. So that was quite fun. Crackhead Death, I'm not surprised. I hate rollover gaps. That's why I don't go for a lot of the good ones.
Yeah.
Honestly, everything was fine. Even the Death in Web Woods was okay. Just World 6 was a disaster. I didn't get Ghetto Bees like I wanted to, and I had the momentum. I just backed out of it. And then Castle Crush was a disaster. And then Toxic, I died because I fell off the pillars. And other than that, I was pretty happy, I guess. It's about what I've been getting in practice runs, high 45, low 46, which I guess is okay. So
Okay.
How did you approach racing someone who, quite frankly, has a PB that's a lot lower than yours? Do you intentionally not go for stuff? Do you just not care?
Some of it, yeah. Like I would normally if probably in my next round, I won't be taking any of the halfway barrels in 5-1 or 5-3 like I did in this run.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, I just kind of played the way I like to play for the most part. I don't go for anything too risky like top sail or
just other way.
Manhole really. I do half manhole, but that was another one. God, mudhole was so bad. Oh Lord, I was Dixie for half the level. That was
that was scary.
That was
honestly.
I have practiced that. So something else I want to say. This goes to the new runners too. Scramble. What I did in Scramble, you should really learn how to do that. You do not have to go on the first try. If you don't feel like it's good, you can always option select and try twice because you have 2 attempts. You just have to jump over the hook is all like I did there, and you still get the IDs are still fine. It's just safety measure in case you don't get it the first time. So don't.
Yeah, it's a really tight jump to make it over that hook, right?
Yes, it is. You have to jump at the very edge of that platform.
Yeah,
but
that's a really tight jump.
It's doable.
So. As you've proved.
I practice it a lot. I practice it a lot. It happens a lot, so I have to have that on standby. So. Shout outs to Alanim. I know he had never really, hadn't really learned this game too much. I was looking back at his, runs and stuff like that, and he hadn't learned it. But, I watched his 5-hour thing yesterday, when I was reading some stuff, and he was learning. It's coming along. It's always good to see new people in the community learning stuff, even if it's, their first week or their first month or their first year. It's just fun to see a community that's alive and growing all the time. So
yeah, lots of people signed up for this tournament, never playing the game before. Multiple people in the Super Mario RPG community, in fact.
Better than certain other races that I've done in the past that I won't plug or do anything about. So yeah.
Well, we appreciate that.
Just kidding, but no, it's really. I was impressed to see how many people were in this tournament. It's so good to see a huge tournament like this because it just brings people that have done a lot of runs and brings people that haven't done a lot of runs just want to do it for the competition. So it's always fun. So.
And some people just like playing video games.
Yeah, that's absolutely true too.
Yeah, strange.
Hopefully, what's 53-50, and he's in Windy. Oh, okay. Well, if he could get sub 110, I think that would be really good for him because
that'd be a PB for him.
Yeah, that would be an absolute monster.
Yeah, PB about 120 or something.
I was gonna say it's 120. Oh gosh, I could tell you the time, but now I don't remember anymore. But yeah, it's in the 120s. So
we're backing out of that skip there a bit. So it looks like. If seeding predictions hold, your next opponent will be Antilles, who is actually, I think, the next seed up from you.
Next seed down, I believe, because I think he has a 42-35, and I have a 42-32. I think he's
okay, that's almost right.
So. But 3 seconds apart in your PB. Do you have any plans for that?
I'm nervous. I'll tell you that. If I keep playing like I'm playing now, he's gonna destroy me. But I guess
I wouldn't
can
say
just,
destroy it.
it's.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
funny enough, Alanim going for that one-up balloon, even
Oh
though
gosh, yeah.
wasting a lot of time.
Never jump for that
Got
one-up
tricked.
balloon. Never. It's a trap every time.
Yeah, so like I was saying, the closest race that we've had so far in terms of seedings was actually my race, but that was still a minute difference in our PB. You're racing someone at the 42 level. Your PBs are only 3 seconds apart. You said you were averaging 45s in your practice runs?
Yeah, 45s, which does not bode well. I don't think I've had a 43 in like. Oh! I thought he was gonna get it. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt that. But,
No worries.
Yeah, I haven't gotten to 43 in like a week, and every time I do practice, it's great. But it's it's the usual. Once you get into a run, it's a disaster. So hopefully, I can just string it together one good run, and we'll be okay.
Were you actively playing this game leading up to the tournament, or?
Yeah, I mean, I've been preparing for this tournament since like August, July, something like that. When I saw that I had a 44-19, which is exactly tied with Twig, but obviously I don't consider it to be under Twig because he didn't do Scrambler on Warp. So I said, okay, I want to get a 42, which would make me happy. And I had a really good run that was on 42 pace, and then I was on purple phase for K Rule, and I missed the throw, and I didn't PB. And
You missed the cannon throw, you mean?
Yeah, I
that's
choked
terrible.
so bad.
Oh no.
And then I came back like about a week later and got the 42 finally, and then I saw Ethan do the same thing, and I was like, okay, I don't feel as bad anymore, because, yeah, but then I got the 42.50 something, and then I got my most recent PB, 42.32, and I haven't really wanted to improve it. So, I mean, it'd be nice to, like, if I do a practice run and improve it, but I haven't, like, been actively trying to improve the time. I just doing no reset runs for the past week or so, just getting times and learning backups.
That just kind of happens in speedrunning, right? You get a time that you're happy with, you don't try to improve it, and then suddenly you just gotta play the game again.
Yeah, that's why I went for my 42.52. I was happy with the time, and then I just said, okay, I'm gonna do one. I hadn't run the game in like 2 weeks, and I said, okay, let me do like an hour practice and then run the game. First run, 42.32. So this game just happens. Like, it just depends on whether it wants you to or not. So.
Castle Crush could definitely PB on this run.
All right, yeah.
That's exciting for him.
Good stuff.
I think CLC is probably going to be the real decision of it. Zara might get to break out his Welcome to Bonus game again.
Yeah, I was watching him do CLC last night on the VOD, and it was not looking too well. And I hope he's figured out what he was doing wrong for that, because like I said, it was not looking good. But I hope he has it figured out. So only time will tell, I guess.
Yeah, so going back to let's just say that you're matched up against Antilles. What level of strats are you going to go for? Are you going to try to go for 42 page strats, or are you going to go for safer stuff?
I mean, I don't really think there's a difference between what I consider safe and what I don't consider, besides like not getting halfway barrels. I'm trying to think if there's anything that I would not go for if I was just trying to get, like, if I was just saying, hey, let me get a 43, and if he can beat that, great. If he can't, whatever. I can't really say there's anything I wouldn't go for at this point. I feel pretty comfortable with everything that I'm going for. Maybe Ghetto Bees would probably be it, depending on how the jump went. Like, I would option select that so hard. If the jump didn't look exactly perfect, I would probably back out of that and not lose the 15. Oh, I did not know until I was watching the races earlier that it's faster to go into Arctic to get the Kong, and out of muscle memory I went into Windy to get the Kong, and I keep forgetting that is not the case.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, honestly.
I did not know that until earlier today, but it's hard to break muscle memory, a few hours before your race starts. So.
Yeah, he gets the first try.
Yeah,
awesome.
Very awesome.
It's a little bit delayed. Let's see.
So now, according to Kryptonberry, as long as he doesn't die, he should PB very easily.
Yeah, okay. I was wondering about that because I haven't seen that strat where people are grabbing the barrel with Diddy facing to the left. I did not know that worked until like 2 days ago. I swear I keep learning stuff about this game that I don't know. I always thought you had to be turned the other way to load the cannonball on the screen or the cannon on the screen, but
I actually thought the exact opposite for a long time. I thought you had to be facing left.
Ah. I think I learned from Twig's tutorial, so that's probably why I have done it the way I do it. So,
shout outs to Twig.
Shout outs to Twig.
Yeah, shout outs to Twig. Pretty cool guy.
Taught a lot of us how to play this game.
For sure. If it wasn't for him, I think a lot of us wouldn't be in this community.
Actually, I do want to shout out one person that really, it was just a video. I think is it Tack Blossom's video on the website that has that does the steps for Brambler Wrong Warp about like immolating Diddy? Is that his video?
Yeah, he's made a video on a Brambler.
Okay, if that's whose video I'm thinking out, shout outs to him because I picked up this game. Yeah, well, I picked up this game when Brambler just first came out, like in July of 2014. That's really when I started learning. And I had trouble with that wrong warp so hard. And his video helped me because it said, keep the cross key neutral. And I was not doing that. And I said, oh, is that why I'm not getting it? And then literally like 4 attempts later, I was getting it consistently. I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for that. Because I was just holding upright to when I was doing the clash, like you were jumping up to the corner, and I did not know that until I watched that video. So shout outs to him because that really broke a barrier because I was considering not learning the game fully after I couldn't get that wrong board for like 4 or 5 days.
People in chat are familiar with this video.
Right.
Yes, this is the place that will explain the trick. Yes, that video. God, that video is
There are a few shout-outs I do want to give to as well. As a Japanese runner by the name of Drum.
Yes.
He's a pretty cool guy. He's a good dank runner in all 3 of the games. And the first human being in the world to get a 41 in this game. Way back in the day.
And I assume he probably did drum slime in that run too.
It's possible. I think he did. What other J runners are there out there that I feel like deserve a shout out? Well, of course, there's Riz for being the grandfather.
Actually, Riz's videos on Nico is how I learned 103 for the most part, because
nice.
Tekio's videos were good, but they're just like some of the things were a little bit different between him and Riz.
Yeah, that's how I learned 103 was through Tekio's videos, and they were pretty okay. What other J runners? Castella, I can't forget him. Creating.
Oh my God, I thought he was gonna rap at the end of Toxic.
That would have been nice.
I need to refresh because I'm a little behind. Oh, I'm watching the restream. That might be why.
Yeah, you don't have this hot commentator tech of the multi-twitch.
Yeah. I was watching the mainstream, but then obviously when I needed to focus, I would close it.
All right, I actually am interested to see the strats that Alanim uses in this stage. Goes for the moonwalk.
Oh, the old strat, the old any percent strat.
Are we going for the roll? Oh, that was all right.
That was almost sick.
Yep, gets the other moonwalk. That part can be scary with just one Kong, but not a big deal now because he has the ooh. Yeah. Best part about having that DK barrel there. No bad bird rag in this race, funnily enough. Some furious typing happening in this race also.
I think he was asking if DKC Tropical Freeze was going to be played after D-Thing 2.
Oh, sorry about that. I thought he was saying, can you play this game on Wii UVC? I'm like, yeah, you can, as I do. So.
Yeah, that's what I thought at first, but it's okay. By the way, Konditioner, will I get to see you at AGDQ?
No, you will not see me at AGDQ. Sadly, the only...
oh no, this is scary. Took damage.
No.
Okay, that's the worst part, but...
Oh gosh, he went over that beat.
Yeah.
That scared me.
Ooh, gets the golden balloon from the wrap.
No, sadly, the only GDQs I can attend are the SGDQs because my busy time of the year is between January and May, beginning of June. So
I got you. Okay.
Pretty much that half of the year I am gridlocked.
Seems fair.
Gotta do what you gotta do.
But yeah, Alanim's definitely on PV pace.
Are we predicting any swag threats?
Wait.
I hope he just kills him. That's all I hope for.
That would be pretty swag, yeah.
Yeah, that too. Oh, you know what? We didn't get to see any bonus game.
Oh, we sure didn't in CLC. I was impressed. That was the part that worried me the most. I was like, I hope he's not there for like 20 or 30 minutes trying to get that. But
true.
Yeah, we saw a Mudhole bonus game, right? Alanim didn't get the wrong work.
Yeah, his initial jump over the cannon didn't make it, and he landed into cannon.
I meant to ask. I saw him like doing the wrong warp in Scramble, and then he like was gonna do warpless, and then I saw him back at the start of the level. Did he actually do the wrong warp, or did he do it warpless?
He did it all warpless.
He ended up doing it warpless. It
took him
a couple deaths.
Yeah, yeah.
That's impressive.
Sorry, specifically while attempting it warpless, he took a couple deaths before halfway.
Oh.
So he went for the warp again, and when he missed it those other few times, he continued to attempt it warpless.
Well, he is playing on J, so I mean that is like viable. You know, it's not as bad as like if I had tried to do it on you. So.
Mm-hmm.
I said, yeah, the controller is, yeah, he's playing on J. Okay.
Yeah, he is.
I had to make sure I didn't eat my words there, but then I saw the controller and we were good.
Just to note, that controller background also shows up in the PAL version.
Oh, like that? Like the Super Famicom controller?
Yeah, because
really?
over in Europe, their Super Nintendo controllers have the colored buttons, but say Super Nintendo on them.
Oh, okay. Did not
and
know
the
that.
cord on PAL SNES controllers is freakishly long, like the ones in USA.
That's the one thing I don't like about Super Famicom controllers, how short they are.
Ooh, switching to Dixie.
That's awfully annoying.
Switching to Dixie on this fight to hover over these.
That's a good move.
A little scary for the last phase of the fight. I wonder if he'll switch back after hovering over the purple.
Oh.
He did. Nice. That's what I would do.
Oh no, we have a purple Diddy in Dixie. I wonder how this is going to turn out for him. This could spell disaster.
I hope he knows what to do on the fourth suck phase.
It looks like he knows what to do so far.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, he's gonna, yep.
Okay, hang in there.
It's okay, it's okay.
Oh! No, dude!
Oh, no.
Dude! Can still PB, but dude! What?
Darn it.
Man, you guys are right. K. Rool really is a cheater.
If you want to know what happened to me, that's exactly the same thing that happened to me the first time I was on 42 phase. That right there. That's
no.
Like I can't even script it any differently. It's exactly what happened.
Dude,
did not know what to do.
Rock.
That's when I learned K. Rool and what to do for the fourth phase if you take purple. And now I know, because I did not know. I was like, oh, okay, it's just purple. I got it. And then that exact thing happened, and Yeah.
Still en route to a fat PB though.
Oh yes.
It's true. Yo, Slim Chance, you know what's up. Anyone who knows me say I only say dude with O's, so it's okay though.
Like the Prinnies from Disgaea.
What?
Never mind.
I don't get reference, sorry.
I don't get references. They just go over my head.
Hey, wait, what's... Oh, the next match is going to be tomorrow? Well, technically today in Eastern Time, but tomorrow. Luke versus Shokushu at 8 p.m. Eastern, so 5 p.m. Pacific Time. That's going to be pretty neat. That should be a good watch. And then following up, Holy Meh versus Antilles 58 at 10 Eastern, 7 Pacific. That's going to be exciting.
It will definitely be tuned into both of those for sure.
Are those both on Speed Gaming?
I'm not sure, but I hope so.
It says it on the schedule.
Oh.
I just don't have it open.
Yo, let me check this out. Oh, dude, nice. Okay. It looks like it.
All right, great. All right, going for these Dixie strats for the gas once again. All right, now hopefully no more heartbreak. No purple. That's a good start.
Yeah, that's true. He should have it in the bag now. Should.
Hopefully no commentators curse.
Yo, excellent.
There we
GG,
go.
man.
GG.
You did it. In time.
12:33. Nice.
With an SRL time of 1:12:33. That's like about 8 or 7 minute PB for him.
See if Alanim wants to come in and talk to us for a bit. And this run dedicated to the Millennium.
Hello and welcome.
Well, what's that? Okay. How are you doing?
Doing fine, and yourself?
Doing pretty good, minus the what happened at the end there.
Yeah, our hearts broke with you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the purple ended before it actually turned off.
Yeah, I had to learn that the hard way too. The first time I was on 42 pace, you have to turn, you have to run out a little bit and then run back to the corner on the fourth cycle of the suck phase whenever you have purple to avoid that problem. Don't worry, I had to learn it the hard way too. I feel you.
So how long have you been playing the game?
Less than a week.
Oh wow. You've already learned a lot of strats considering that it's only been less than a week. I'm very impressed.
A lot of the swamp levels, I had like all of the strats down, and I completely forgot them all today.
The pressure.
And Bramble Scramble is still pretty tough for me. Or whatever it's called.
Well, Bramble Scramble's a rather tough level, no matter which way you do it. That's a given.
Do you are you gonna keep playing the game after the tournament?
Yeah,
I'll
probably try to get like a sub like 45 or something. Something respectable.
That's what a lot of people aim for, the twig cut as we call it, the sub 44-16.
That sounds good.
Yeah, just go for it. It'll be fun. This is fun.
It's a pretty fun game. Minus Scramble Scramble.
Are you primarily an SMRPG person?
I primarily route SMRPG. I don't really run it, but yeah.
You primarily route it. That's interesting.
I try to find the small things like the manipulations and stuff.
Okay.
I found the Bowser manipulation and the new max skip. I help the new runners and stuff. Try to make it easier for people to learn.
Gotcha.
And stuff like that, yeah.
That's very cool. This seems like somewhat of a departure from that.
Yeah, I entered it about 4 months ago on a whim and completely forgot about it until a week ago.
You and many other people, I assure you.
Mm.
And then I decided to man up and learn the game.
From what you've learned in a week, though, that's quite impressive, though.
I tried really hard to... I was really trying to beat you, Konditioner, I'll be honest.
I understand.
Hey man, you were doing pretty good. I think you were you had to be ahead of me after World 1 with how many fakes I had. So
He was, yeah.
Agreed.
And
seriously, though, congrats on the PB. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, it's a PB from my last PB like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I saw that. Cut your old PB almost in half.
Oh, did I?
Or your first PB, rather.
Yeah. Really fun game.
Yeah, well, you're not out of the tournament yet. You got another match ahead of you in the so-called losers bracket.
So my goal is
Maybe
to
you'll make a run.
run through the losers bracket, come back, win it all.
Exactly.
Good mindset.
Yeah.
Yeah, anything else you want to say about your run before we wrap this up?
It's a pretty good run, minus Bramble Scramble in the final fight. I didn't think I was going to do that good, I'll be honest. I was amazed with myself for at least the first 3 worlds. I didn't think I had it in me. Oh, and thank you, Kryptonberry, for all the help he's provided me. When I was streaming this at night, he was in there all night just helping me and giving me the secret strats on what to do and everything.
Awesome. Yeah, very cool to see this community coming together for this tournament. And I think that's a good note to end it on. We are going to be back here 8 p.m. Eastern for more exciting Dank 2 action, as Zara would say. I don't know if Zara would say that. Alright, so signing off, we have our runners, Alanim. Is that how you say it? I should have asked.
Alanim, yeah.
Alanim, Konditioner.
Yep. Thank y'all for having us.
Yeah, GG to the both of yous.
My co-commentator, Mr. Zara the Mant.
And my wonderful friend, Sylvite.
Daw. And of course, big thanks to Speed Gaming and Feasel for making this all possible.
The one and only.
The man with the best voice of us all. On mute. Terrible irony. But we will be back here with some more great Donkey Kong Country 2 action. Hope to see y'all later.